More trouble could be coming for James Comey. Federal prosecutors reportedly investigating whether the former FBI director leaked classified information to the media. Again, the New York Times reporting prosecutors are scrutinizing at least 2 news articles about the FBI and Comey that published back in 2017. They mentioned a secret Russian intelligence document said to have played a key role in Comey's unilateral announcement to close the Clinton private server investigation. So what a tangled web we continue to weave, and there seems to be one. Jim Comey keeps coming up over and over again.
Yeah, you think this is payback?
Maybe.
You think a little backstabbing is going on? You know what's the tell here is like a poker game. The tell here is they had to go back to 2017. This is nothing contemporary. They're looking to get Jim Comey. They've also got...
Well, he was an FBI director after 2017.
Yeah. What? No,
he was fired in 2017.
But that's if there was something done wrong then, you would do it more in line with the timing, Kennedy. So
that's what I said about Elizabeth Warren and Bernie Sanders.
They're also now going after Andrew McCabe. That's another tell in this. This is about, you know, Bill Barr, and Dana and I have argued about this. I thought Bill Barr, look, he had a pretty good record under President Bush. Bring him back. He's a guy who's seen as highly credible. But he has become President Trump's thuggish attorney general.
Thuggish? I remember when Eric Holder said he was Obama's wingman, and that didn't get any play. I just think Bill Barr is a straight shooter. But here's what happened with Comey. He gets duped by fake Russian news, then leaks the fake Russian news he got duped by, and now he's being investigated for it. This was with the Clinton email investigation, which he botched. And then he goes and botches the Trump-Russia investigation the same way by getting duped by fake Russian news, a.k.a. the dossier. He puts together this team of rogue FBI agents that doctor emails and lie to the court so they could spy on the Trump campaign. And that's why people hate McCabe and James Comey.
Oh, so that's what's going on.
Trample on your rights.
That's what's going on. Oh,
and then they get multi-million-dollar book deals or fat contracts at CNN. And if you look back on what happened, Trump was right, Comey was wrong. There was no collusion.
So this
and he had every reason to fire James Comey. I'm just putting a little context, and here's the context. He's a dangerous dude. He mishandled 2 highly sensitive FBI investigations. First, the Clinton investigation. She deleted 30,000 emails under subpoena. If he had actually done his job, Bernie would have been the nominee. Then he frames Trump for collusion, basically cost the Republicans the midterm elections. He's interfered in our elections more than the Russians, if you look at it honestly.
You think the Democrats have an issue
I think the Dems hate him more than Trump.
Well, I'm just saying.
The guy's got bad instincts, and every time you call him out on it, he puts on this Boy Scout routine.
All right, so he's a
dirty cop.
I don't know about a dirty cop.
He's not a cop.
No,
that's okay.
That's wrong.
But that's actually, law enforcement officers do not like James Comey because he doesn't understand their culture or the world they come from. It is always all about him. It's never about the people in the FBI. Right. And unfortunately, under him, federal law enforcement has really suffered, and their reputation has suffered. And he allowed that, and Andrew McCabe allowed that. And the fact that he was, you know, like a dirty lawyer, nefariously leaking stuff to the New York Times and the Washington Post through an intermediary that he admitted. He said that was the impetus for the Mueller investigation, for launking that. He knew that would happen.
But that's not what this is about. This is a witch hunt. Both of you just said
witch hunt.
You don't like Jim Comey.
I
might not like Jim Comey. But why are you going back in time to go after this guy?
Because those are the facts that happen to bolster the case that he has a screw loose and he's a bad person. He's a bad person with so much power, he could use the entire apparatus at his disposal to spy on a political campaign.
And over at the FBI, they are trying to rehabilitate the reputation of the FBI. And a state level bureau chief would have been fired for the same thing.
I'd like to go back and use a little history to help everybody out here. Remember back in the 90s, there was a TV show called Friends, very popular show. Remember how disappointed you were when you'd sit down to watch Friends and the episode would be about Phoebe?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes, and you were like, I don't really care about Phoebe.
Yeah.
Well, Comey is the Phoebe of American politics. I mean, he's always there in the background, but I really don't want to hear about him anymore.
I want to hear about Ross.
I want to hear about Ross
And
or
Rachel.
Joey. They were funny people. But it's like, I feel like when he comes on, I feel like I'm watching episode 2 of series 3. I've already gone through it. We know they all die at the end of Friends, by the way.
sad.
That's in the last season. They all die.
I'm
they all
not there yet.
Yeah. But Comey got famous, and he enjoyed being famous. He should become a spokesman for a product. I was thinking something like Depends, and when you really need to stop a leak, and you could just be sitting there, and it's like very comfortable. Anyway,
Flex Seal. That'd be a good one.
that Flex Seal that's a great one.
Yes.
Why not?
Why not?
I would like to do Lactaid,
Why not?
Lactaid, or ZzzQuil.
Or the other one we were talking about in the commercial break.
Yeah.
We're not going to talk about that.
The other one.
Trump could do those new light bulbs.
All right.